Hello children, welcome to e-learning. I'm your English teacher Khushbu ma'am. Hope you all are well. Today we will talk about pronouns, and in this chapter we will learn about definition of pronouns, types of pronouns, uses of pronouns. Children, as we know very well that repeated things we never like. Similarly, in a sentence, if a word will be repeated twice or thrice, then it decreases the beauty of a sentence. So for avoiding the repetition of a word in a sentence, we use pronouns. So let's start. You can understand by the definition, pronouns are words that are used in place of nouns. For example, he, she, it, they, you, your, our, her, their, us, etc. Some more example. Komal is very good dancer. She is my best friend. Here you can see Komal is a noun and we don't want to repeat the name again. Like Komal is very good dancer, Komal is my best friend. For that reason we are using at the place of Komal she. She is a pronoun. Next example is Rohan is not well. He went to visit the doctor. Here you can see Rohan is a noun and we are changing it into he, which you hope you all understand that he is pronoun. Jiva and Riva are twins. They study in the same class. Here we are talking about both girls, Jiva and Riva. So we will use they at the place of nouns. Now we will talk about types of pronouns. Here basically children 10 types are given. First is personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphatic pronouns, relative pronouns, distributive pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, indefinite pronouns. One by one we will talk about all the pronouns. So let's start with the personal pronouns. A personal pronoun stands for a person or an object. Here, personal pronouns used for a specific object or a person, and they change their forms to indicate the different genders, numbers, cases, and persons speaking. Some personal pronouns are he, she, it, they, you, we, etc. For that reason, to classify basis of gender, cases, numbers, we will distribute it into different categories. For example, gender. Like gender, according to gender, we can identify whether they are feminine gender, masculine gender, neutral gender, common gender. For example, he went to market. He went to the market. Here, with the help of he, you can identify that we are talking about masculine gender. She is doing the laundry. Here, very easily you can understood by she that she is used for feminine gender. Next is number, singular pronouns, plural pronouns. Then, where the pronoun is only referring to one specific noun, that will be considered as singular pronouns. That book belongs to me. Here me is used for singular. Plural pronouns, where the pronoun is used to refer to a number of nouns, means more than one, that is their book, not yours. It means that books, that is their books. There is used for more than one. Next is cases. Subjective case, objective case, possessive case. Children, when the pronoun is the subject of the sentence, it will consider as subjective case. Like she is at work. Here you can see that she is used for or at the place of subject. Next is objective case. He will meet us later. When you will see us, it is used at the place of object. So it will consider as objective case. Next is possessive case. That is our clubhouse. Here we are showing possession or you can see when the pronoun shows possession. Next is possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns are those which show possession or ownership. These pronouns are mine, ours, yours, his, hers, and theirs. For example, all the toys were his. Here we are showing possession. The book lying there is mine. Again, I am showing that book is mine. Ownership. Children, often we confuse between possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. So don't be confused, children. We should remember that a possessive pronoun is always used in place of a noun, but a possessive adjective is placed before a noun. Keep this in your mind. Now, next is demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronouns are used to show or identify one or a number of nouns that may be far or near in distance or time. They are only 4 in number: this, that, these, and those. For example, that is beautiful house. These were made by me. Here we are showing or identify two nouns may be far or near. Next is interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used for asking questions. Here, whom, who, which, and what are interrogative pronouns, as they are used to ask question about a person or object that we do not know about. For example, which one would you like? What is your name? Who will be managing the buffet? Next is reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are those which are used to indicate a noun which has been used in an earlier part of the same sentence. Children, here action done by the subject reflect upon the subject again. These words are myself, themselves, yourself, ourselves, herself, himself, etc. For example, Rosa was going to take it to the shop but ended up fixing it herself one afternoon. Here, herself replaced Rosa, and it is used for Rosa. Next is he prefers to be by himself after a game. Here we are replacing himself to he. Next is emphatic pronouns. Emphatic pronouns are those pronouns which are used for emphasis and have the same form as reflexive pronouns. A reflexive pronoun always answers the question whom. Here, one more thing, children, like he, she, herself informed me. If you will erase herself, then also it will give sense. This sentence then also will give us a sense. She informed me. But you are emphasizing she. It means she is only informed me. She herself informed me. For emphasizing, we are using emphatic pronouns. They themselves saw it. I made the project myself. Next is distributive pronouns. Distributive pronouns denotes persons or things taken as single or in a group. Distributive pronouns are either neither, every, each, both, and all. For example, each of the students must carry his identity card with him. Next is all of you have been called now. Next, relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are used to join or relate two different clauses together by referring to the noun in a previous clause using the pronouns. Clause, children, principal clause and subordinate clause, which you can see dependent clause or independent clause. We use relative pronouns to join these two sentences, like principal clause to principal clause, subordinate clause to subordinate clause, principal to subordinate clause. Any sentence can be there, like she will choose the color which looks good on everyone. Here, which is used to join two sentences. She will choose the color which looks good on everyone. She is complaining to whoever she comes across nowadays. Whoever is used to join the sentence with the help of relative pronouns. There is a car in the parking lot that someone has painted a bright pink. Here, that is used to join the sentence. Next is reciprocal pronouns. Children, reciprocal pronouns are used to refer to two or more people who can carry out an action at the same time and are affected by its consequences at the same time. And there are just two reciprocal pronouns, each other and one another. They are used when two or more nouns are doing or being the same to one another. Both of these pronouns are plural in a nature, as they can only be used in situations where there is more than one noun. For example, Jamia and Jack always sit beside each other in break. Here, the reciprocation is between the two children, that is Jamia and Jack, as they both sit together. Next is they haven't seen one another since last year. Here, neither of the two parties. I am telling you that it will used for both, more than one. They haven't seen one another since last year. Here, neither of the two parties has seen each other in some time. Next is indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are used to show unspecified objects or people, whether in plural or in singular. They are used to indicate the entire noun or some of the noun or none of the noun. Here, by the example you can understand that anyone, someone, none, everything, many, few. Like, if anyone has seen my notebook, please return to me. Anyone can be there. Numbers, we don't know. A few of the members were not satisfied with the service. Here, we don't know the specific number, so it will consider as indefinite pronouns. Nobody was answering when I called them last. Here, nobody was. It means we never not get any answer from anyone. So here, hope you all have understood definition of pronoun, types of pronoun and uses of pronouns. Children, now complete your work related to pronouns in your notebook and book work.